This is a photo of the death of Jordan Neely. This is you can see what the guy looks like. I'm sure we're gonna find his name out pretty soon. This is the chokehold during which Jordan Neely stopped breathing and ultimately lost his life. Again, sounds bad, certainly a tragedy when anybody loses their life, but what were the circumstances? What were the actions? What was happening in the lead up to this? That's the most important part of this story, and nobody on the left even cares. Nobody's even asking this question, like, did Jordan Neely attack this guy? Was he threatening to kill him? Was he doing something to harm someone else, or was he on his way to harming someone else? If you don't ask that question, if that's not the first question out your mouth, then you're not a journalist for one thing, but you are using the death of this man to further your political agenda. Instead, what the left is doing is they are portraying Jordan Neely as not just a martyr, but they're portraying him as a likable performance. A likable performer. He just loved to dance and sing for people. That's how the left is eulogizing Jordan Neely. In fact, this video has gone around multiple times. He used to perform on the subway, impersonating Michael Jackson. You can see he's actually quite good at it. And they're making it seem like this is what he was doing when he entered this altercation or when he had this confrontation with this Marine Corps veteran. There's no evidence that this is what he was doing. That seems fairly harmless, a little showboating on the subway. It's a weird thing to do, but it's not inherently harmless. What the left isn't telling you is who Jordan Neely is. They want to know who the Marine Corps veteran is, but who is Jordan Neely? Well, Jordan Neely had been arrested 44 times by the New York City police. 44 times he'd been arrested. This guy was a frequent flyer with the police. He actually had an outstanding warrant for felony assault. But the police in New York weren't doing their due diligence. They weren't serving this arrest warrant. No. He was walking free, even though he was clearly severely mentally ill, and he had been arrested 44 different times. ABC, by the way, this is not just hearsay. ABC reports he'd been arrested more than 40 times in the subway for crimes like public lewdness and assaulting a senior citizen. According to sources, witnesses to his final moments told police that Neely was erratic and hostile. According to other sources, Neely was actually yelling, "I'm ready to die." You've heard before about suicide by cop, right? Where individuals who want to die also want their death politicized, and so they do something aggressive to provoke police to shoot them. Police are very familiar with this. It's something, we don't talk about it a lot because we don't want to encourage it. This seemed like something of the same nature, but maybe more like suicide by citizen. If you threaten people enough, if you threaten to kill them often enough, if you assault them frequently enough, at some point, someone is going to fight back. Someone is going to defend themselves and you are going to be harmed.